Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. And guys, today in this video we are going to learn about how to install RightFax server 16 EP6 step by step. So in this video I will show you how we can install this and what are the steps to be followed to make a successful deployment and what are the challenges at the time of installation. Because if you are a fresher, then definitely you will not have much skills and you may face lots of problems because see, even if you search in YouTube, you won't be able to get or you won't be able to find installation videos because it is a technology which is not so popular. It is popular. It is like it is demanded, but more. I mean, it is not. I mean, Indian engineers are not available, so that is the problem. And I hope this video will give you something to learn and. So guys, here I will show you few things what I'm going to do in this video. So very simple. Okay, the RightFax server is, I hope you have already understood theoretical part in my previous videos. So guys, here I will tell you RightFax server is the computer that runs the fax server software. It is very simple if you are talking about technology. So technology is like combination of two things. One is hardware and one is software. Software is nothing but it is a program is nothing but it is a collection of uh, codes. Okay, and hardware, without software you cannot run hardware, and if you don't have hardware you cannot use software. So it is a combination of two things, software and hardware, and we run this software RightFax server software on computer, and that computer is called RightFax server. And guys, the RightFax server performs all the work required for sending and receiving faxes, including managing the faxes database, converting documents into fax images, adding signature, overlaying forms, maintaining logs, printing faxes, and creating fax cover sheets. So these are the basic functionality or operations of RightFax server. So this is what we are going to learn in this video. Okay, so before that, going further, what it is actually, so I will show you something. So guys, here I am using my this uh, sheet. Okay, I will be using ppt sorry, PDF, and at the same time I will show you what I have to show you live here. So this is just simple thing. Just now I told you like right about RightFax server. Okay, theoretical part this much, and rest of you can read, you can pause this video, and you can collect, you can note down. So here, okay, first of all, like I will show you a few things. So guys, if you are installing it, okay, RightFax software, so it will be going to this location, program files in C drive 86 folder, RightFax folder. It will create one RightFax folder. Okay, and do not install this RightFax server on 64-bit program files. What is the meaning of this one? Let me show you. So I will give you as much as possible all the important uh, knowledge about it. So let me show you here what it is actually. So guys, here you can see I have one remote computer. Okay, IP address is 192.168.43.199. So I have installed VMware here. Okay, I'm going to show you how to install on this computer, and this is my secondary machine, and I'm using my laptop here. So I have already done this installation on one of my virtual machine. So you can see here I have two virtual machines. Okay, uh, one is 2019, so I'm using server 2019 operating system for installation, and for both the machine I'm using 2019. So here I have already done the installation part. This is my lab scenario. So here I have already deployed, okay, RightFax. So what I was talking about, where you should not install and where it will go. So this is what I was talking about, C drive, and this is 32-bit and this is 64-bit. program file. So here that folder should go, this RightFax. Okay, we should not install here. So if you are new, you have to be very careful this with this one. You can see here, so these are the files coming. Okay, and here if you see, I have deployed already RightFax. So you can see this open text, and here you can see like brook root, couple of things, and enterprise fax manager. So this is we required this one. So you can see this server is like it is giving some error, so we have to fix this error. So that is also one troubleshooting you should know. As of now, you can see it is showing you cross mark. This means this server is not connected properly. So how to fix it, I will show you. Okay, and you can see now it coming, services coming, and these are the options we have. So everything has a separate, configuration, functionality, roles. So I will tell you, I will teach you about everything step by step, one by one. So in this video, first of all, we will learn how to make this possible. So it is coming red, this side is also red. So you can see status is stop. These are the services. Okay, and these are stopped. So I will be showing you installation on this system. Okay, this one. So before that, you should understand what is the basic requirement, what and all is required. Okay, before moving further. So you can see guys here, if you want to deploy it, hardware and software requirement you should fulfill first of all. Okay, so fax server requirement, if you see here. So guys, before that, after purchasing RightFax or any of its component, you will receive a confirmation email with user login and password and other information. You need to access file at mysupport.opentext.central repository. So meaning of this one is like you need to have setup file first of all. Okay, so without setup file you cannot do anything. So how would you get it, how would you find it? So you can see these are the uh, site. Okay, website open text. You can go to opentext.com. Okay, there you have to register. You should have one email id, your email id. You need to log in. Okay, then you need to go to this support option. If you click this, then my support, so it will take you to this page. Okay, resources, you can see here resources, and go to downloads, and from here you can download this setup file. So downloads, like you can see this page. So if you give this RightFax here, RightFax, okay, and search, so it will give you a list. I'm not sure whether I am connected with internet here. So RightFax you need to give here. Okay, and if internet is okay, it will take you to this page. Okay, downloads. So from here you can let me show you once again. I gave downloads. Oh, I got logged out. So guys, this is the page you will go to once you click to that downloads, and you can see here like these are the available version. Here you can see like 16 EP2, 16 EP4, 16 EP6, and you can just download, and even you will get a couple of things here. So as of now you just need to download this one and run it. I will show you how to run it. So I have already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download here because it will take some time, and this is very simple. Okay, to get setup files. So now I am closing this one. I hope you understood, and once you download it, you will get like setup file like this. I will show you. It should be in my downloads. No, this one. Yes, this is the one. Like RightFax 16.06. Okay, 1.6 GB, and this setup we are going to use for installation and all. I hope you understood how to get it. Okay, now I will show you requirements. So I have spoken about this one very clearly. You need to go to this, register, download and use it. So first of all, you can download and use evaluation version for 1.1. So that is also one thing you should know, how to activate that evaluation uh, license. So I'm going to tell you in this video. So guys, fax server requirement. Okay, first of all, you should understand fax server requirements. So many of the software prerequisites for RightFax are included. So there are lots of prerequisites we need to install. We need to install first, then only it will work properly. Else if you miss anything, it won't be working properly. Okay, so here so you can say those are the important components, okay, before installing fax server. And apart from this, server and client combination. So guys, it works with the combination of two things. One is server and client where you will be accessing all the services of server. Okay, very simple thing. And yes, we have client also as well as server also. Now I will tell you like where you can install. So guys, support Microsoft Windows operating system, so you can use server 2019 as well as server 2016 for the installation. Very simple. And minimum hardware requirement. So guys, your computer should be like 2.6 gigahertz or higher Pentium uh, processor. You should have RAM, it should have at least 1 GB, and hard drive like 10 GB free space. And so it is always good to have at least 1 GB RAM, so that you can have some more space for storage also. Okay, and CPU support single and dual CPU is okay. Display and also these are not things to discuss here, but yes, you need mouse as well as and monitor. So this is the hardware requirement for this. And apart from this, we have like recommended hardware. So recommended is like 3.6 gigahertz, 2 GB RAM, that is minimum, and 10 GB free space, dual system, DVD drive. Yes, if you are using CD which is given by your vendor, so DVD drive is required. Okay, and additional software requirement. So guys, these are the very important. If you miss anything, it will not go further for that installation process. So IIS is required. Okay, and Windows account to run RightFax services. So we need to create one service account. So that should be should have administrative permission. Okay, administrative rights to log into RightFax server and install couple of things. Okay, and that should be also member of your local administrator group. Okay, and reserved network port, and update for universal C runtime CRT in Windows to run web admin and remote service must be set to domain account. Apart from this, RightFax post script printer driver. So these are the component we need to install. Okay, and very important, you should not miss anything. Microsoft messaging queues server and Windows PowerShell 2.0, Microsoft primary interoperability assemblies 2005, Microsoft Visual C++ runtime. So these are the component. Okay, you have to install before installing a RightFax server. And apart from this, yes, it requires Microsoft .NET 4.7.2 framework, Microsoft Data Access components, and Microsoft Windows Installer 3.1, Crystal Report 13.0 runtime. And apart from this, it requires SQL server as well as. Okay, so SQL is like for database, it creates database. Okay, and let me go to where it is. It was, this is one problem. Okay, this one. So SQL, you can use SQL Server 2016, Express Edition, Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition, and these are the basic requirement we have to follow. And account permission SQL connection, yes. So we need one service account, okay, and that account should have permission to create and view. You can see here, for this we need permission. This permission may not be needed if the SQL administrator has created an empty database. So that administrator or the user should have create permission, create procedure, create view, create rules kind of things, okay. And these are the things we have to follow at the time of installation. And you can install RightFax on virtualization environment like VMware ESX Server 3.01 or later, VMware vSphere 4.0 later, or VMware vMotion, okay. And even WSOS, uh, AWS, Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Hyper-V, you can install. And if you see, like, phone line requirements, so these things I will be covering later on. In this video we will see installation only, okay. And if you see installation, that is also given here, like step by step. If you want, you can pause this video and make a note where and all you have to click, what and all you have to do. Okay, so guys, here you will have 2-3 options for the installation. Like, one is typical installation, custom installation, okay. And that is what we will see now, okay. I hope this will give you clear idea how to install it. And step 1, selecting setup option and features. So you have setup files, okay. And if you open it, it will ask for .NET and kind of things. And it is a three step process, okay. And we'll begin with this. So guys, I will show you here what I am going to do. Let me minimize this and I will open this virtual machine, okay. So before going further, I want to show you a few things. The machine which I have, where I have already installed this one, okay. So it will give you clear idea whether I am speaking or I am telling you correct thing or not, okay. So if you go to control panel here, control panel, okay. So you should not feel like I'm cheating you or I'm not giving you proper information, or I'm giving you false information. So you can see here, I have already installed SQL Server, IIS URL, and ODBC driver, Microsoft Primary Interoperability Assembly. This is my functional RightFax server, SQL, C++, Microsoft Visual Studio, and VSS Writer for SQL, RightFax product suite, and Crystal report runtime, okay. So same thing we have to install on other server. And at the same time, I will show you one more thing. This is my server manager. You should know the basic infra, and you can see these are the roles and features I have installed. So this is my active directory as well, rfworld.com, okay. And I gave one IP address. It is taking, as of now it is taken from DHCP. And active directory domain service I have installed, DNS I have installed, IIS I have installed. So you have to install same thing on another computer. And first of all, what you have to do, you have to, if you can create multiple virtual machine, you can install active directory on separate machine and the rest of thing on separate machine. But I'm using here only one virtual machine as active directory as well as RightFax server, okay. So you should not feel any confusion with this. So it is like it is coming very small. Let me increase this. Display size, this one keep setting. I think something went wrong here. Let me reinstall VMware tool. So if you install this VMware tool, it will fix this problem, this display issue. And you can check here control panel, what and all is installed. I am giving you this much information because you should have very clear idea, because if we if we run with the lack of information, we suffer a lot, and it is a wastage of timing and all. So I'm just giving my best, whatever I can deliver. So you can see here guys, as of now only Visual C++ installed and VMware tools. Okay, apart from this there is nothing. So we will have to install each and everything here. Okay, and before that something went wrong, I guess. It is not coming bigger. Let me see, I'm giving this one now. I want to show you little lengthy here. Okay, I hope this is okay now. And one more thing, let me try to, now this one is little, okay, this much is enough for me. So guys, one more thing I want to, domain I have created, this is also my domain I created, okay, already. So to save time, you can see IIS I have installed, Active Directory Domain Service I have installed, and DNS. So rf2022.com is my domain here, and rest of thing we have to install. Okay, so for that what we have to do, we need setup first of all. So I am connecting here my hard disk. Okay, so there I have set up, I have already downloaded, and I told you how you can download this. I should remove, and let me check whether my drive is coming or not. Portable, connect from host, remove voltage. Okay, my intention is to give you clear idea about it, should not be confusion. Okay, should not be any doubt. So you can see I have 16.06 as well as 20. So we are using 16.06 here and paste here. So it is copying, and you can see one more thing here, like here only this one. So you can see guys, what is my configuration of this machine. I gave 8 GB RAM. Okay, you can see installed memory 8 GB RAM, Intel Core i5 processor. Okay, so it is copying. So you have to extract this one. Okay, okay, it is done. You have to double click this. So it is asking where you want to extract it. So just I'm giving desktop, or I can create a folder, but I'm giving desktop, and click install. So this is the file we have to use, this one, ISO file. You need to mount this file to your computer or server. Okay, you got 3 file here. So it is a validator whether this file is okay or not. So it will validate, and it will give you message whether this file is okay or not. So if this file is okay, it will tell you it is a successful validation. You can see here, was verified successfully. Now you can use. If there is a problem, it will tell you to re-download this file. So mount this file RPS. So it is mounted, and you can see here one folder is prerequisites. Okay, so you have to install this first. So you can see here runtime is there, okay, .NET is there, rewrite is there, SQL is there, SQL client is there. So these and all, everything you have to install to make it functional first of all before going further. So I'm installing this runtime. Okay, it takes some time, but yes, you have to wait, and that is what you can do. And to understand step by step, okay, meanwhile I am just running other thing. This you can run Microsoft Data Access component, and this is what we are going to install. This is, I will tell you what it is actually. This is Crystal. Okay, Crystal reports. So it is installing, and if you are using server 2019, so .NET is not required. It will give you error like latest one is already installed, something like that. Let's see. So again, it is extracting file for .NET, and this Crystal is also going on here. Crystal reports. If it is not installed, then it will take. If it is already installed, you will get a message like it is already there. So .NET is coming. Microsoft, it is telling you like .NET Framework 4.7.2 or later update is already installed on this computer. So you can just close this one, not required. And this Crystal report is going on till the time you can run rewrite. So it is telling like the 32-bit version of IIS URL write module 2 cannot be installed on 64 edition. So the operating system is 64, so you can install the 64 version. Okay, and just give another installation is going on. This one is going on, that is why it is not able to run. So just wait and watch. Just give rewrite. So you have to wait until this installation is done. So it is finished now, and now give retry. And just now we gave this one, and SQL we have to install. Okay, give OK. But this one also takes some time. Till the time you can install this client, SQL native client. So the first one you have to install standalone installation here. And this one also you need to install C++. So whatever is available inside this prerequisite you have to install to avoid anything later on. Okay, so whatever is installing, I am going to install. I am installing. SQL is coming. So this is like Visual C++ 2010 finish, and scroll down it. This SQL takes time. So it is good to go step by step. That is one thing I would suggest you, and it is good so that later on you will not face any problem. So SQL is coming now. Just give I accept and next. Now if you have good internet you can select this and check for updates, so I'm not doing that. I'm just giving next from here, and it will tell you status whether it is okay to go further or not. So I'm getting firewall warning and computer domain controller, so it is okay, not an issue. So just give next here. Okay, it is telling you like feature selection what you want to install, so install default only. And now this one is done or not. So this you have to install Visual Studio tools to install it, and you can see it is telling you configuration instance. So install named instance only, SQL Express. Now it will ask you for this one is done. Service account, so you can create a service account, or that is a management user. And in this I'm using SQL administrator only, okay, my domain administrator. So you can find here administrator, check name, and password you need to give here. Okay, and click next. Keep this automatic, and here also you need to give like authentication, database engine configuration, so Windows authentication. Click next, and now it is installing. Okay, so it takes some time. Till the time we have already installed, you can try this also. So I'm not able to install any patch as of now, so I have done from this many things, this much. So these are the certificate, later on we need to install. These are driver we need to install later on. Okay, and if you want you can run this certificate and install, so but later on we will use it in some other configuration. Now if you go to control panel, okay, and refresh, this was the before installation of prerequisites, and now if you refresh, so you can see lots of things here. SAP crystal report came, Visual came, I mean C++, SQL is going to be installed, Microsoft Primary interoperability assemblies came, IIS URL rewrite module 2 came. Now it is installation. This one SQL is going on, so we have to wait. So it is showing you like installation process. Once it is done, it will give you confirmation everything is installed properly, succeeded. Okay, these are the requirement you have to necessarily follow, mandatorily. It is mandatory to follow. If you miss anything, it won't work for that installation part. So guys, be careful. Okay, and at the same time I will tell you one more thing. Here you can disable firewall better. Okay, so go to Ethernet, and Windows Firewall. My best practice to avoid anything any any error, that is why I take this precautionary option. You can see step, okay, we have domain, we have private, so 2 is okay as of now. This public also you can off. Let's see what is the status of SQL. So guys, you can see it is showing you like installed or succeeded. There is no error with this. Okay, so close it and now go to setup once again. So if you refresh now, you will see lots of things here. So SQL also came here now. Okay, native came, SQL came. So go to setup now. So this done, this one, and now go to setup. This setup you have to run. Now we are going to install RightFax. Okay, that setup will come. Close this. This also you can close. Minimize this. You can see this is server Windows Server 2019 standard evaluation version for 180 days. Okay, and okay, now this came. Okay, installation wizard. So you can see 3-step setup. Okay, first one is choose your setup option and features, then install, then basic configuration. So give next here. You have to click I accept the terms and license, click next, and now you can see guys your typical RightFax server, typical web server, RightFax exchange connector and custom. So if you select this option, the typical RightFax server, what is going to be installed? So guys, it includes typical components, okay, with RightFax enterprise fax manager and a fax util. So if you select this, it will installs RightFax web administrator and RightFax client, web client, and RightFax web API requires IIS. So either you can select custom and typical. So if you click custom and then click next, then you will have option to select what and all you want to install. Okay, for example, you can select administrative utilities, and these are the basic requirements. So you have to you need this stock transport module and write fax reply and alerting modules. So it is telling you if you want to install this, then what you should have. Okay, Windows operating system you need, C++ you need, requirements you can see here. And what is the functionality of this feature? Like it provides alerting and monitoring services. Okay, so I'm just selecting this one, uh, custom. Okay, and then just giving next here, and even I can select typical. So you can see here preview requirements for selected features. So you can see this is required, this Microsoft message queues we need to install, reserve network port we need to install, SQL we have already installed. Okay, and C++ 2015 runtime must install, so we need to install this one. Later on also we can install SQL server, but we have already done it. So just click next. So there is nothing here, there is no error, you can see green check mark. Okay, click next. So now it is telling you install Microsoft message queuing. So if you go this component, okay, just give next here, and it is telling you choose a SQL server. If you want to install, you can select this. If you have already installed, then select this one. So we have already installed, and click next here. So these are the reserved port here, TCP ports. Okay, reserve TCP IP ports. So just give next here, and apply settings. Okay, so you have to click apply, and you can see these are the things going to be installed. Microsoft message queue. So just have patience, and yes, that is what we can do, because installation is not in our hand. It is a functionality of application and software, so if it is taking time, it will take time. So it is like no, if you want to learn, if you want to work, so it is a fun actually. It is not like you cannot do it, and oh, it is very big kind of thing, very difficult kind of thing. No, it is not. It is just a fun. You have to show your interest. Okay, yes, I can do it and I want to do it. That is how it works. So interest is everything. If you don't have interest, you cannot do anything. If you are interested, you can do everything. And now ready to install. Second step, click next here. Okay, so now you can see here it is going to program files 32 folder and RightFax. So if you click here, as of now you won't be able to see this folder. Okay, C drive and this one. So as of now there is nothing like RightFax. Just you have to give next here, and now it is IIS telling. So guys, in this condition, if you have multiple site, you need to select. So as of now we have only one default site to then you just need to give configure web settings, default website, and click next and apply settings. Now you can see like installing RightFax product suite. Okay, so again we have to wait and watch, and let me refresh this one. Now let's see what is coming here. So it's still nothing. Refresh, you are not able to see that RightFax. Okay, because we have not created any database. We'll create that database in coming up steps. So installing RightFax product suite. Please wait. Yes, we can wait only. So generating, copying files, committing IIS configuration transactions, updating component registration. So now you can see this RightFax folder came just now. You can see 8:44 a.m. Okay, just now. Even if you click this, you are seeing lots of things coming one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay, this is how installation takes place, and we have to follow steps: registering fonts, configuring IIS, so registering com files. Now we are at third stage, and now you can see here your installation is complete. To continue with the setup and configure the installation, click next. Okay, still some work to do. Now it is telling you select Windows account for RightFax services. So guys, you can test the account. So it is telling you account settings are valid. Okay, select local system account and click next here. And now it is telling you create a new RightFax database. So if you have already pre-configured, you can select this. If you are installing first time, you have to select this one only. Okay, and just I'm giving first one only. And now let's see. Now it is telling you define SQL connection for setup. So where is your SQL server you have installed? So this is our SQL server. If we have network server, you can select from here. So as of now we don't have any network server here, so it will not give you any detail. So SQL is installed here only on this system. So this system, when RF22 is system name, and this actual express is coming. So select this and click OK and test connection. So it is also telling you connection was made successful. Okay, and click next here. Now it is telling you choose a name of a database. So I'm just giving a RightFax only. Okay, or if you want to give, I'm just giving, I'm giving 2020. Okay, RightFax, and click next here. Now it is creating database. So you can see guys, it should have this select, insert, update and delete, execute permission. Okay, and again you need to test connection. Here you need to be very careful, like if most of time it generates some error here if settings are not good or proper. I think it will give me some error now. Connecting to SQL server. So yes, it is giving me some error. So one thing what you can check here, you can check whether SQL services are running or not. Okay, go to services.msc. Okay, here you can check whether SQL is running or not. SQL server is running automatic, and this is also you can enable. It is enabling this one automatic, this one automatic, and agent also you can try automatic, or you can go to RPC service also you need to check. RPC this one, and I'll give automatic start. Okay, so let's see now what is coming here. Just give connection test one more time. Define a SQL connection for RightFax services. So problem starting services, what you can do here. Okay, if you are facing any problem, go back and here you can select your service account. Like you will have to create service account. So I'm using service account as administrator. Okay, this is my domain administrator I'm using. I don't have any other user, so give that one, and here give password. That is also possible, and you can test connection. So it is valid, this one also, and click next. Now test connection. Okay, now let's see this one, test connection. So it is also okay now. Okay, and click next. So it is asking you launch licensing utility. This is very important. So here you have to use license or evaluation version. Okay, so how to activate it? Just need to give activate. Okay, so guys, if you have license, then you can give email ID and SUID. But if you are using evaluation version, you have to select this one. So SUID is not required here. You just give email ID which you registered to download setup file. Okay, and for example let me I gave IP address here. I need to remove this and need to connect to internet. So internet should be connected for activation. Okay, this is what you have to do. So guys, here I will not show you any email ID what I have used because that is confidential for me. So you have to give a email ID. Okay, and click let me see if anything is coming. I'm giving my private here. This is what you have to give, and you have to give click continue. So again it is asking you couple of things: contact name, email address and telephone number, and this thing, and you need to give. And after that, like I'm giving, let's see what is happening here. Okay, I gave email ID once again, BAGH at gmail.com, and my number I'm giving 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and like manager I'm giving designation, and again click activate. So it is coming, you have to click accept, and let's see. So it is telling you your RightFax server has been successfully activated. Please return to the setup wizard to continue the configuration your server. So click OK, and this is summary, and go to this, and still it will configure it. Okay, and you have to give apply settings. So guys, this is what we have to follow, and this will be summary of registration. So that is also I'm cancelling, and now it is generating database schema. So final configuration is going on now, this third option. Once it is done, we will be able to see a couple of things here. So you can see this open text came. Okay, and you can see here these are the things what and all we have installed as of now. Okay, this RightFax manager is important. If you click this, let's see what is coming. So you can see here uh, it is showing you when RF. This is my server name, and server is connected, but there is nothing. It is coming red. So lots of things will come here, just like I showed you in my slide PPT. This one, you can see this one, like it should come like this, green and all. So for that we have to wait because this installation is still going on. It is configuring RightFax server. So you can see here now things are coming. Okay, you can see it will add here. So just I'm keeping this aside so that you can see whether I'm joking or I am giving you correct information. Configuring RightFax server or configuring fax server. So guys, only one request: if you feel I am delivering you, I am giving you something to learn, to understand, please subscribe, like, share and comment, because even I am spending my time, so much time, giving you as much as possible the smallest knowledge which can help you to install and configure and avoid mistakes, what and all mistakes or errors we may get at the time of installation and all. So it all takes time and effort. So, and if you can subscribe, that is what we expect from you. Subscribe, like, share and comment. So you can see here It is installing couple of things, configuring EDC, and everything has certain role, specific work. So that and all I am going to discuss separately one by one in my coming up videos. In this video, this much information only. You can see services came, okay, like it is not configured, stopped, running. So we can just right click and start service if it is not, if it is down or stopped. So it is starting RightFax server module. So configuring EDC, we have to wait because this installation is running on system by system. We cannot do anything. So that went off because this installation is going on. Open text here. So guys, here one thing I will show you. You can see here we have lots of things, okay, and in this, the which I have already installed is limited because I had selected typical installation. So it took whatever is required for that, but this one, because here I installed typical one. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 item only, and here you will see more than 6 item because here I had selected administrative utilities also. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 item came, and this is fax util I discussed later on in my previous videos. So it is configuring EDC. So guys, I'm just ending up or binding up this video here because it will take some time to configure, and once that to install, and once this installation is done, you will have this kind of page here. So you can see as of now services showing over there, and these services got established. So it is showing red here, so it should not say red. So once you just restart these services, it will come green, okay. And on the second server, it will take some time, so I'm just binding up this video, and I hope I was capable to give you clear idea about it, okay. And once again I will show you RightFax, so you can see service other functionalities are going to be installed and coming here. So guys, I will meet you in next video. We'll discuss about these things later on. So here I'm just going to finishing up this video, and I will meet you in next video. Till then, bye bye.